Yo, yo, what's good? What's good? Back on. It's been a while. Hope everyone's had time to spend with family. Spend with relatives, friends, whoever you closest to, man. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Family's very important. Well, let's jump into it. Let's talk about Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom will go down as the worst governor in the history of California. Hell, he will go down as the worst governor of the United States, not just California. So Gavin Newsom says he wants to Trump-proof California. Okay. So what do you mean by Trump-proof California? I guess raising taxes and having high taxes to continue, so you can continue on doing that. I guess that's Trump proof in California. The fact that men can play in women's sports, you could continue on to do that. I guess that's part of Trump proof in California. The fact that you continue to run businesses out of California because of your crazy whacked out of this world leftist policies that have single-handedly destroyed the whole state of California. I guess that's part of Trump proof in California. The fact that people can't afford housing, you can continue on to do that. So, I guess that's also Trump proof in California. The fact that you're able to continue to do that and bring in more illegal immigrants, put them over U.S. citizens. Why? A good portion of the U.S. citizens are on the streets homeless while you house them. I guess that will be, I guess if you can continue to do that, then that would be Trump proof in California. So let's get into it. This is from Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair article I came across. So I said, you know what, why not share this with the people? Approximately 48 hours after Election Day 2024, California Governor Gavin Newsom called on lawmakers to convene a special legislative session focused on Trump-proofing the state against the incoming president. And on Monday, that session officially got underway. What's crazy is Gavin Newsom's state is becoming more and more red. Maybe I should put that map up. Before and the after. Half of California has turned red. I believe like 10 counties have flipped red. So Gavin Newsom is in panic mode, man. He's in panic mode. He knows people is starting to push back against his crazy leftist policies that has done absolutely nothing for California but bring hell in headaches and homelessness and businesses being closed down. That's all his policies has done. So he's seeing more and more pushback, and more counties are turning red. Like half of the state of California has turned red. So Dude is running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He don't know what to do, man. With 49 days to go until Donald Trump is inaugurated for a second time, Newsom and his fellow Democrats are racing to do whatever they can to protect California progressive policies in the face of a man who has vowed to be a dictator on day one in in office and has said, among other things, that California is going to hell, which it is. I mean, is he lying? California is already in hell. He has also said to have initially withheld disaster relief from the state because not enough people voted for him. On Monday, California State Assembly member Jesse Goldberg introduced a bill to set aside millions for legal fees in anticipation of attacks from Trump on the state's policies concerning abortion access. Man, that's all they talk about is abortion. Golly, man. These people never talk about the economy, and they wonder why they got their ass handed to them in this election. Lost the presidency, lost the Senate, and lost the House. I mean, goddamn, do y'all ever like learn? Do you learn? And you going and the thing is, you're gonna continue to lose every election because nobody is filling your policies, man. You talking about abortion when people can't afford to put food on their table. Gas is hella high. Come on, man. On Monday, California State Assembly member Jesse Gabriel introduced a bill to set aside millions for legal fees in anticipation of attacks from Trump on the state's policies concerning abortion, access, immigration, climate change, civil rights, all civil rights. I don't think y'all give a damn about civil rights and more. While we always hope to collaborate with our federal partners, California will be ready to vigorously defend our interests, which is what it is, your interests. It's not the interests of the people. A lot of people did not vote for these policies. So let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about dictator. I mean, come on, man. Newsom had some of the strictest COVID lockdowns. I mean, the man locked down everything. Locked down city parks. Wow, this man was partying it up with his elite friends at a fancy restaurant. And Trump's the dictator? Nah, you sound more like the dictator, my dude. I would never forget that. And Californians, they haven't forgot it. And this is the reason why California is becoming more and more red. It's because of these crazy policies and back to the COVID lockdowns, man. That was horrible, man. I mean, that destroyed a lot of small businesses. So, I mean, who sounds more like the dictator? Trump or Gavin Newsom? I think we know the answer to that. All right, back to the article. While we always hope to collaborate with our federal partners, California will be ready to vigorously defend our interests and values from any unlawful actions by the incoming Trump administration, Gabriel said in a statement according to the Associated Press. We are positioned, if necessary, to be the tip of the spear of the resistance and to push back against the unlawful and unconstitutional Our Constitution, man, these people are a joke, man. I think you letting in undocumented people. You guys are these people. Look, man, the Democrats are breaking the law when they allow a bunch of undocumented people to rush across the border. Straight up. You're breaking the law. All these Democrat governors that's behind this illegal immigration shit, you guys are the ones that's breaking the law. And I feel, honestly, man, I feel every black American should be for mass deportation. I am 100% for it. I hope that sanctuary cities are outlawed and the people that run them get prosecuted. I mean, that's my take on it. That's what I stand on. California will be ready to vigorously defend our interests and values from any unlawful action by the when they are the ones that are unlawful, the Democrats. Actions by the incoming Trump administration, Gabriel said in a statement. According to the Associated Press, we are positioned, if necessary, to be the tip of the spear of the resistance and to push back against any unlawful or unconstitutional actions by the Trump administration. Also on Monday, California Attorney General Bob Bonta announced legislation to fortify abortion rights. That's all these people talk about, man. And it's just murdering babies, man. Godly. Meanwhile, the country, California, is going to hell in a handbasket. Already is in hell. Like, I hope this state does turn red, man. I hope it does. Bob Bonta announced legislation to fortify abortion rights in the state, including by allowing the state attorney general to enforce monetary penalties against local governments that attempt to violate said rights. Wait a minute. Let me reread that. Rob Bonta announced legislation to fortify abortion rights in the state, including by allowing the state attorney general to enforce monetary penalties against local governments that attempt to violate said rights. Bonta also said his office will protect the immigrant population, because that's the only people they seem to care for. They don't care for the American taxpaying people. As a matter of fact, they despise the working class American citizen. So anybody that vote Democrat at this point, man, is freaking nuts, man. Nuts. And I'm not even saying Republicans is look, man, I'm not saying Trump is Jesus Christ. I'm not saying the Republicans are the answer, but Democrats are on a whole nother level of just evilness, man, wickedness, just lawless, don't care about the law, don't care about anything, but just getting a agenda pushed through. That's all they care about, man. And if it means, stepping on the middle class, which they destroyed in California, I don't even think it's a middle class in California anymore. It's poor and working class. So these people would do anything, man, to stay in power and to push and to keep the agenda going. Bonta also said his office will protect the immigrant population Trump has vowed to go after, which he should. Last week, Newsom said California will provide rebates for electric car purchases if Trump eliminates the federal tax credit for doing so. He is also reportedly looking at creating a backup disaster relief fund in the event the state can't count on federal aid. So um, Trump might cut the aid off for California, which I'm 100% for. I say cut off all the federal funding to these states, man. All these blue states, cut the funding off. Just cut it off completely. And I live in a blue state, so if I'm saying I'm all for it. Yeah, he needs to cut all their funding off. Cut it off completely. If these people don't want to comply, just cut the funding off, man. Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. Okay, let's continue. Ahead of the special session, Newsom said California was not going to be caught flat-footed when it comes to attacks from Team Trump. Attacks? No, the attacks are coming from you, Newsom. That's where the attacks are coming from. You steadily raise taxes. You have the highest homeless population, more so than any other state. Dude, you just, man, do I even need to continue, man? And this man is talking about possibly running for president. Who in their right mind will vote for him? Who? How you gonna run for president when your whole state can't even stand you? People in the state in California can't even stand this dude, let alone excuse me, let alone people in other states, which are majority red states. Man, this man don't have a ghost of a chance. He will be eliminated so quick. Ahead of the special session, Newsom said California was not going to be caught flat-footed, whatever that means, when it comes to attacks from Team Trump. As the Associated Press notes, Trump often depicts California as representing all he sees wrong in America, which I agree 100% with Trump. Somebody need to come in here and clean California up. And has relentlessly lambasted the Democratic stronghold over its large number of immigrants in the U.S. illegally. Homeless. Hold on, let me reread that one more time. Ahead of the special session, Newsom said California was not going to be caught flat-footed when it comes to attacks from Team Trump. As the Associated Press notes, Trump often depicts California as representing all he sees wrong in America, and he relentlessly lambasted the Democratic stronghold over its large number of immigrants in the U.S. illegally, homeless population, and thicker of regulations. The president-elect, whose eldest son is engaged to Newsom's ex-wife, wow, I didn't know that, has also referred to the governor as Newscum. Oh, so basically, man, what Gavin Newsom is doing is holding the people hostage in California. You think the majority of people in California are for Newsom's policies? Hell freaking no. Most Californians can't stand Gavin Newsom. A lot of Democrats, a lot of liberals can't stand Gavin Newsom. So basically, all Gavin Newsom is doing is holding Californians. Basically, he's holding Californians hostage, man. That's basically what he's doing. He's holding the people in California hostage because he knows Come on, man. He knows people don't want this man even in office. He knows that people can't stand his policies. uh, and he knows that. He knows that. But Newsom don't have he don't have any say in what's about to go down. He don't have no say. So he just gonna have to just, put his pride aside and bow out gracefully, man, and just let what happened happens. You know what I'm saying? Just let what happened happens. Let somebody come in here and clean up California, because God knows that it needs help, and you've destroyed it, single-handedly destroyed it. California has the highest number of people leaving the state than any other state. A lot of businesses, companies have left California and has gone down to Texas, places like Tennessee. So just step aside, Newsom. Step aside. It's nothing you can do, man. You could try to hold the people hostage all you want, and I know you're panicking because California, half of California is red. The state is becoming more and more red, so you're panicking about that to the point to where you're going over to red counties and trying to talk to red counties. I'm like, this man is a joke, man. And he's talking about running for president. First of all, like I said, man, if this man even tries to run for president, he'd get defeated so quick. He wouldn't even make it as far as Kamala Harris. I don't even think he would make it. He will even make it that far. He will be eliminated so quick, man. Because how you gonna run to control the whole country when the state that you are over, the people in the state that you over can't even stand your guts? I mean, think about that. So let me know what y'all think about this article. Gavin Newsom is trying to hold Californians hostage. Basically, that's what he's doing. He's holding the people of California hostage because most Californians don't like this dude's policies, want him out of office, tried to recall him multiple times. So let me know what you think, man. I'm out. Peace and love.